Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, DP. I'm Tyler McCutcheon.
I'm Micah Barnhart.
Today is June 4th, and in today's show, we'll be talking about DP's recent Econ Fair, a tradition that was brought back from a few years ago.
The latest segment of Anchor vs. Athlete, where Steven and Justin take on two of DP's basketball athletes.
Another of DP's teachers retiring this year after a long career.
And more.
So let's get right into it.
This is DP News.
And it
starts now. Juniors, are you stressed about college essays? Have no fear. Join experienced writer and college essay coach Taylor Ross in a two-part workshop series that will address common concerns, provide tips, tricks, and tools for writing strong admission essays. The first part will take place Monday, June 30th from 5:30 to 6:30. The second part will take place Monday, July 7th from the same time. Registration is required. Snacks will be provided, so you know I'll be there.
Yesterday, the Fishing Club held its big annual raffle, but there are still a lot of used gear to give away. Another raffle will be held today at lunch in room T5 to raffle off the rest of the items. All tickets from yesterday's will be used again to pull names for today's raffle. And last week's Econ Fair was where senior economics students sold items such as clothes, slime, and more.
Last Friday, the Econ Fair took place in the Greek during second period and lunch. The Econ Fair gave students a chance to experience what operating a business in the real world is really like.
The purpose of Econ Fair is to have our senior econ students understand what it's like to build a business and have their business function in the real world. So you can see it behind us. They've spent the last 9 weeks creating their businesses, doing everything from business structure, getting a business license, and now they're learning how market works in the real world.
The Econ Fair offered a fun variety of products to try and even purchase, from bracelets and candy to video games, painted t-shirts, and surf wax. Some even exceeded expectations and reached for the peak, like these dragons.
Well, the way we actually created them was using the 3D printers in the wood shop. And with the 3D printers, we were able to produce dragons for cheap and allow a lot of people who don't have access to them the ability to play with the dragons. I would like to thank everybody for coming to adopt a dragon during the Econ Fair, and thank everyone who did actually purchase a dragon. And we hope that next year's Econ Fair will be just as fun.
Students from all grade levels and classes enjoyed the fair and are hoping for its return next year.
I think it's great. It's really providing a great sense of community throughout the DP community. Look how many people are having fun here. It's great.
Overall, the Econ Fair was a massive success, and it's something that should happen again next year. For DP News, it's been Justin Powell reporting.
Well, that looks like a lot of fun. Now in DP's world of sports, Teddy Vina capped off his high school golf career yesterday in the CIF State Championship in Poppy Hills Golf Course in Monterey. Teddy shot a 3 over 74 to tie for 29th out of 54 golfers. His steady putting led to key par saves and back-to-back birdies on holes 9 and 10. Playing in his final 10 holes, he went 1 under. He will continue his golf journey at the University of Oregon this fall. Well, history was made at Scott O'Leary Field yesterday as the first-seeded DP Chargers hosted their first ever CIF State Regional game. Here's a closer look at all the action.
Yesterday, the Dos Pueblos Chargers made history by hosting their first ever CIF State Regional game, taking on St. Anthony High School in a dominant 10-2 victory. The Chargers got off to a strong start behind a stellar performance from starting pitcher Nick Salcido, who struck out 4 batters over 4 innings, allowing just 1 run. On the offensive side, the Chargers came out swinging, scoring 7 runs in the first 4 innings. Derek Brunette took over on the mound for the next 2 innings, holding St. Anthony to just 1 additional run, while the offense tacked on 3 more to extend the lead. Carter Lowe closed out the game, pitching a clean 7th inning to secure the win. Offensively, the Chargers were led by Zach Eswine, who went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored, setting the tone for the lineup. Taylor Young also had a standout game, going 2 for 2 and scoring 2 runs. With the victory, Dos Pueblos advances to the CIF state semifinals, where they will host the University City High School this Thursday here at DP. For DP News, this has been Jackson Myers reporting.
Congrats, team. I can't wait to see y'all play tomorrow. Well, DP has a lot of great athletes, and Justin and I decided to take a shot against a couple of varsity basketball players in this edition of Anchors versus Athletes.
Get out of here!
Anchors versus Athletes, it's myself and Justin versus White and Emilio in the game of basketball. We're going straight to 4, every bucket counts as one.
Get out of my face!
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Access denied. Get out of the way!
Game over.
We may be 0-2 right now, but I don't feel like Tyrese Halliburton. Next year, we'll be back and better than ever, and we'll be winning. So athletes, I'm coming for your spot on the team. Better watch out.
Good try, Steven and Justin, but I know I would have dunked on Wyatt. Attention seniors, if you need a cap or tassel for graduation, you can purchase one today in P2 at lunch. Caps and tassels are both $15 each. Now, I'm sending it back to Steven for your sports today.
Thanks, Micah. Well, there aren't any sports playing today, but tomorrow at 4, baseball hosts the 5th-seeded University City Centurions in the regional semifinals, where the winner advances to the state championship. Good luck, team. Well, that's all in sports and all from me. Now, I'm sad to say that this is probably my last time on air as an anchor. I've really enjoyed the last 4 years, and it's been a great run, but all good things must come to an end. Now, let's send it on over to Tyler.
Thank you, Steven, and congratulations. And good luck, baseball. Many beloved longtime DP teachers are retiring, including Mr. Bauer. Arms akimbo into your retirement, Mr. Bauer.
11% increase. Yeah, so as I move into retirement, step away from the teaching aspect, the viewpoint, perspective I have on life will change radically, like each day. And I need to be ready for that emotionally, psychologically. But also there's always an aspect of me that I want to teach. I want to share what I've learned to help other people reach their goals. For me, the most rewarding aspect of being part of the DP community is the interactions that I have with all the students over the years.
I really like how he makes the class super engaging, and I don't feel like I'm just learning math a lot of the time. I feel like he's being very open about like every part of his life. So talking about like athletics and how that can relate with like having to work hard and persevere when you find a challenge. I think he connects that to math, and it makes it a lot more interesting.
I heard some people retire after they get old. For me, the decision to retire at this point, I'm 60 plus, and you have a certain number of years that you've taught, and you got a salary, and it's like, well, I could keep teaching. It's great. I love it. Love the school and my students, admin. I think it's a great place to be here. But then there's also aspect, I want to do some other things and have the financial ability to do it. So I've planned well and have been blessed. And so now is the time to think about pursuing some other things. And so, yeah, the decision is made. Time to do it.
And then what? We'll miss you, Mr. Bauer. Thank you for your many years here at DP.
This Friday will be our very last show of the year. Thank you for tuning in, all year Chargers.
Well, that's all for today, DP.
Make sure to check out our Instagram and Flash at DPNews 805.
And thanks for watching.